The final stop for the Yellow Division drivers here in the 4th season of the BeamNG Monster Jam Series takes us to the Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. 14 drivers enter with a shot to make it inside the top 7 in points, and we'll see which 7 make it in and which 8 will be going to the last chance event at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. BeamNG Monster Jam Yellow Division season finale is next.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world who's number one. Pull it up to the line, let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through it. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
It is the final event for the regular season for the Yellow Division drivers as we head for the first time ever in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series to Miami, Florida at the Lone Depot Park. I'm Joe Rakowski, along to me Trey Bardo. Trey, this is a track we're used to seeing in the Yellow Division this season, kind of like what we saw in Week 1 at San Diego. That was also a new venue. What do you think these 15 drivers are going to do here tonight as the Division Championship's on the line, as well as the 7 spots to make it through to the World Finals this week?
Well, if it's anything like it was last time we were at a track like this, I'm worrying for the track crew.
The track crew and the wall and the dumpsters. Yeah,
what don't we worry for?
It's the Yellow Division. You have to worry for the crowd. You have to worry for the stadium walls, the dumpsters, the track crew, the safety officials. Trey, there's a lot to worry about in this division.
It's going to be a headache.
It is going to be a headache, and we'll see how this plays out. We have some big names right around the cut line, like Chris Jericho, Eli Bright, Nathan Ormond, who can move their way up above, who will fall out. We're going to find out later tonight after 15 trucks go freestyling for the first time ever here in Miami, Florida. Let's go take a look at those trucks to go out for freestyle here at the Lone Depot Park. Starting freestyle tonight will be Connor Jacklin in the overboard, then behind the wheel of Gravedigger, it's Eli Bright, and in Hot Wheels, we have Pringle Man.
In Soldier Fortune, it's John Davis. Predator has David Spears, and Gas Monkey Garage has Jay Rando.
Then we have Marshall Burrell in the Black Pearl, Nathan Ormond behind the wheel of Whiplash, and in Bounty Hunter, it's Mathis Wells.
Behind the wheel of Son of a Digger, it's Brendan Soderlund. Titan is driven by Zachary DeLello, and Chris Jericho's behind the wheel of Mohawk Warrior.
Then we have Harold Mcguire in the Metal Militia, Bad Company with Derek Fendel, and behind the wheel of Max D, it's last week's winner, Jordan Stout. So Trey, we know the 15 trucks now, they're going out for freestyling here in Miami. The first one out, Connor Jacklin in the overboard. He is below the cut line entering this event. Trey needs a big run here in Miami to get himself up inside the top 7 in points, and he's the first one out to try this track, and we'll see how he deals with this track here in the Lone Depot Park.
We're at a different camera angle now.
We are at a different camera angle, yeah.
Is it the better one? Oh! Okay. I don't know. You would think, right, that these guys know what this track is going to be like, right?
You would think so, but I think this is the first time since Week 1 when we were in San Diego when the backflip ramp was a part of that berm right there. So that's a little bit unique as well. We'll see if that comes into play here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to just wait and see, and we'll have to see if these drivers can slowly, get used to it. But so far, I mean, he's not doing too bad. There's a lot of room out there, so that could definitely go in the driver's favor as well.
Yeah, it's one of those baseball stadiums, so they're gonna have a lot of room to play around, and a lot of room on the sides for when they maybe want to go over the pod or cross over the pod, something like that. They can easily control the trucks before getting to the walls or the out of bounds.
Oh, that was a little sketchy.
That was a little sketchy. Connor Jacklin so far putting out a decent performance in the overboard, trying to fill out these final 30 seconds. It could be a pretty decent number to put up as the first truck out here in Miami. Over forward now into the side and into the dumpsters and upside down for overboard with about 15 seconds left on the clock.
Don't think he wanted to do that.
No, I think he wanted to do that maybe in 15 more seconds, but unfortunately, Trey, it happened just a little bit too early in the run.
Tried to step on the gas there. Would have worked out, but the truck twisted over to the one wheel and sent him flipping there. And, well, Joe, truck, what? One truck, one wall.
Yep, we've already we've not really a wall, but more like safety protection for
It's
the wall.
still something you're not supposed to hit.
Exactly. But it's a 17.5 for Connor Jacklin as the first strikeout hitting the overboard. Not filling the clock is going to hurt his score here tonight. Here we go, Trey. One of the bigger names that's below the top 7 in points cut line entering this event. Eli Bright out in the Gravedigger. You know, the other 2 Gravedigger drivers I definitely know is Nathan Stapleton is currently leading his division's points. Eli Bright is below the top 7. Trey, I fear for any track workers or the walls because I'm sure Eli's going to be full out on attack mode here tonight in Miami.
He's either going to win or he's going to absolutely disintegrate this truck driver.
Yeah, or it could be both. We don't know what Eli has up his sleeve.
He has done both.
He has done both. That is true. In the past, that was a little bit of a moment right there within the first 20 seconds. Luckily, Eli put it back down, but this is uncharted territory, Trey, where Eli has to go out this last week on full attack mode rather than being like, I'm a few points safer, I'm already locked in. So, you know, Eli hasn't experienced something like this yet, but we'll see if he can pull through and try and make it inside the top 7 in points.
This really his first time in his career that he had to, you know, have to worry about not making it.
Oh my gosh, it is. You think about, you know, Season 1, he won the division championship in the division he was in. Season 2, he battled with Jake Galway to the very end. Last season, he was comfortably above entering this week. It's the first time in Week 5 he's been below! Oh my gosh!
Wow, that was majestic.
And it's back on all fours, Trey. What a save with 30 seconds left.
I don't know how it bounced like that, but that was pretty cool.
It was cool. They shut him off because obviously he was flipping into the barriers down there to protect the stadium wall. But I assume he didn't really hit the barriers that hard. Yep, the truck's fine. There he goes again.
Well, that's 2 for 2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 trucks that have hit some protection that they shouldn't hit. Did he break the front on that hit?
It looks like it. It definitely looks like they're facing different directions.
Well, oh my gosh! What in the world did he do to his truck?
Wow.
He tore the whole front end's off it. It's under the truck.
I don't think it's supposed to be back that far.
No, he's gonna have an issue getting out. That
watch
truck
how majestic this looks.
This was pretty nice.
I mean, that worked out a lot better than what it could have.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more majestic if those barriers were just a few feet back, but unfortunately it still was able to come back down to all fours for Eli. But Trey, he only left about 3 seconds on the clock, and it was a lights out run from, you know, 90 seconds to when he had 3 seconds left, so you have to assume it's going to take lean. It could be a pretty decent score, but look at that hit.
Yeah, I think the only thing holding that on is what would that be? The thing that protects the drive line?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah. My gosh. Well,
that's insane. He broke it in, like he literally snapped it in half.
He did, and big scores for Eli Bright. 888 to 24. The Gravedigger sits in the hot seat as the second truck out. So, Trey, could that be enough for Eli Bright maybe at the end of the night to get through into the top 7? We're going to find out. Pringle Man in the Hot Wheels next out. One of our winners so far this season, currently 3rd in the points, could get up to Jordan Stout in the Max Seat. John Davis and the Soldier of Fortune to try and get into that division championship battle. But he's also pretty close, Trey, to the cut line. So if he has a bad enough run, he could fall outside this Hot Wheels truck. And something to think about, every event winner in BeamNG Monster history has gone through to the World Finals.
Yeah, this is one thing I don't like about the last weekend, Joe. It's always a hit or miss.
It always is, and we'll see.
You have to be on your A game, and if you have if this was the week that you have your one bad week, it could screw you over.
Yeah, because then you have no time to recover. Looks like Pringleman gonna be the first to go for a legit backflip here tonight. Completes it, kind of twisted in air, but Pringleman gets it back going. Now going into some donuts at the midpoint of the Hot Wheels, trying to fill out some of that clock and just get a solid run for him to get some decent points here in Miami.
That's some nice air right there. He's going to pop it back. Actually, you know what? That was a pretty solid landing.
That was a solid landing. He can turn around right on that white line. He's going to the back of the backflip ramp. Oh, no!
He did the same thing Eli did on the other side.
He did, and he has balanced the truck.
That was a very sturdy balance.
That was a sturdy balance, but Trey, he left over 20 seconds on the clock, and for Pringleman, who's won an event this season, this could be one of the lower scores, you know, probably the lowest score so far, Could this put him in danger of falling outside the top 7?
I don't know. It might. I mean, he wasn't really going to have a chance to continue after this anyways, because you can see right there the tie rod was broke. So he's got to take what he can get here, and I don't know. I don't know, Joe.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the judges give him. Obviously, first backflip of the night should score him some points. A 6, a 5, and a 5.5 gives Pringle Man a 16.5. So the Hot Wheels currently last of the 3 trucks that have so far gone out. So that's big for Pringle Man, who came in 3rd in the points, but this man came in 2nd. Trey, Soldier of Fortune, John Davis. He's in a battle with Jordan Stout in the Max D, the last 2 winners of the Yellow Division in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. We'll see which of these come out on top in the division title race, and can John Davis put up a very, very good run for Jordan Stout to have to try and chase to beat him in the point standings.
Yeah, I'll be. Ooh. Whoa, okay, he's good. I thought that was going to bounce in a bad way, and he was going to, pay the price for it.
Yeah, and luckily he did right there as he's nearing 30 seconds into the run, doing some donuts right down next to the barriers. Oh! He really hit that one.
It's a little love tap. It's okay.
A little love tap, but it looks like it shook the truck pretty good.
He should be able to continue there. I don't think I see anything broken.
No, nothing's broken. It was just, it was scary at first, right, to see him doing donuts right down next to the wall when you have all the stadium room in the world to do it anywhere else.
You know what? And this is why the officials are not the biggest fans of this series.
Yeah.
Or this tour.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, through the air. Oh no! He just stuffed it in, and somehow it rotated back on all 4s for him.
And it didn't break the truck?
I can't believe that.
How did not break the truck?
Oh
my goodness.
I think a limit strap is hanging.
I do see that hanging. And they didn't shut him off for that, did they?
They may have, Trey.
They've never shut off other trucks for that, though.
I don't know, but 10 seconds left. Unless there's something else we can't see from this angle, that's the only reason it possibly could be shut down for John Davis and the Soldier of Fortune.
Well, we'll have to... All right, well... I guess we'll have to see in the replays if we can see something else hanging, maybe?
I cannot believe that... Oh, tie rod?
Oh, okay.
That probably wasn't that visible at first.
Looks like it's loose, yeah.
And then that...
I was going to say, they never shut down a truck for a...
I'll say this one was whipping around a lot more than normal. They normally do when they come loose.
Oh, yeah, the tie rod. Look at it. It's disconnected on that left front.
So tie rod and limit strap hanging. The whole front end was kind of torn out for John Davis, but he had 10 seconds left, so it's not going to be too bad of a score in the Soldier of Fortune. It was going to be a little bit lower. It's going to keep Eli in the hot seat with a 19.5 for the Soldier of Fortune. That's actually currently 2nd place so far of the 4 trucks that have gone out here in Miami. So 4 trucks out. Eli Bright's on the hot seat with his 24, but Trey David Spears of the Predator is the only one of these 15 drivers in this event that knows he has to go through the last chance event to make it to the World Finals. No matter what he does here tonight, David Spears is going to the last chance event.
So, I guess you just go for the win.
Yep, he's on full attack right now, Trey. And if he were to win this one, he would make history by being, so far, the only event winner to not go through immediately to the World Finals. He still could do it, though, at the last chance event. If he wins here tonight. I don't know if you want to be known as that. Oh, no!
That's like kind of like one of those, what do they call, like a backhanded compliment?
Yeah. It's one of those, like...
Cool, you won an event, but you're also the first one to not make it, even though you did win one.
He's upside down again,
Oh, my goodness.
No, where is he going? No way. Yes way he saves it.
I don't even know how he had enough time to rotate that truck.
I don't either, but Trey, that's 2 great saves in this run. David Spears...
What's off the top of the truck?
I think that that might be part of the ear, maybe, or something.
Is it?
I don't know what... Oh, my gosh. David Spears is going for it in the Predator. He has a broken shock, and I don't know. That truck is looking ill in terms of power.
I wonder why. It's been flipped how many times now? It kind of looks like an ear from the Monster Nut truck.
It does look like an ear from the Monster Nut. It almost looks like a bat wing as well, but 3 seconds left for Spears.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he wasn't lacking horsepower there. Lands it hard, turns it around. The clock is done, but he's not done.
What else does he have planned? Oh
my gosh. That truck,
it's broke.
Oh, did you see the shock? It just bodied into the back of the chassis.
Yeah, he's done now.
Yep, he is done now. He even when they show him off, he just kind of let it coast down there into the dumpsters. So he's another truck that's hit them here tonight. But Trey, could this rival Eli Bright's run in the Gravedigger?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
I think so. Top 2.
No hesitation right there.
Top 2. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Top 2.
Okay.
Because that counts as rivaling it, right?
Yeah, that is. As long as it comes close enough.
Yeah, that's top 2 at least.
Oh, that hard hit right there. And this was...
Oh, no, it broke a tooth.
It broke a tooth, but then there goes the other tooth. There goes the face. And right here, I cannot believe that when it comes over this second time, he still has, the presence of mind to hit the gas and get back on all fours.
Oh, did you see the smoke coming out of it? He was actually absolutely hammering the gas.
He was hammering the gas. And then right here, this was the final move, which ends up breaking the shock a lot more. Look at that hit on the rear. And look at that shock just come detached immediately.
Yeah, it's waving to the fans.
It is. And fortunately, the clock was already down to zeros at that point, so David Spears didn't lose any time. And the scores are in for the Predator. Big scores, a 10, an 8.5, and a 9. It's a new leader. David Spears and the Predator leads with a 27.5. So, Trey, they only have 2.5 points to work with to try and dethrone the Predator truck. David Spears, Jay Randall next down the Gas Monkey Garage. He was the winner at a course like this in week 1, Trey. So maybe Jay Randall can use that experience. What a nice stop right there before the wall.
He's already going to back up, though.
Oh, he's going to use it to his advantage, though, Trey. Reverse move.
Oh, hold on. He's not.
Oh, my gosh. Up over the pud.
Wheelie?
That's like a weird type of moonwalk.
Yeah, I don't... What would that actually... I guess it would be considered a moonwalk then, right?
I guess so. He's on this front wheels going backwards, so it's technically a moonwalk.
That is the best one I've seen all season, too.
I know, and it didn't even come from like a backflip ramp or, some normal thing.
Oh!
He kind of improvised that, but Jay Rando, if he keeps doing this, he could possibly try and find a way to challenge that 27.5, which that's a pretty big score for being this early on in the freestyle event.
Yeah, definitely 100%. And, I mean, if you can challenge that and beat it, then, I mean, I would probably say you're pretty set to win this, because that's going to be very few points for...
Oh, no! Tire is off. He's onto wheels and back onto all 3, but nothing is hanging, nothing's broken, so Trey, they'll let him continue on the 3 wheels.
Well, I think you can cross out the event win.
Well, you never know, Trey. Sometimes you can do magical stuff with just 3.
He's stuck going right, though.
Yeah, but look, he's going to take in some donuts. This is really the best thing to do, and we'll see if he tries anything else to end up the clock, but I have a feeling these final 5 seconds are just going to be some donuts.
These are the first scored ones, right?
I think
no,
they are.
Second.
Oh my gosh.
Because Soldier of Fortune hit the wall.
That is true.
For second.
But he I guess first wanted to do Cyclones tonight because he went completely upside down and almost actually came back onto the wheels for him.
He's the first one to lose a tire tonight.
He is, that is true. And right here, this is actually the hit that lost him that tire. Hard side slap, and right there, just stuffs it into the ground. That wheel actually almost tips the truck over onto its lid. He turns into it, luckily, and is able to save the truck and keep the run going for what it's worth.
He was absolutely just teetering that thing. I mean, the patience on that was pretty incredible. And right here, I mean, what else do you got to do, Joe?
Yeah, and I mean, he knew the clock was basically down to 0 at this point. He ended up doing that right there. Look how close that is.
And oh, look, he shut the lights off, and before it hit the ground, he knew.
Well, we'll see what they give Jay Randall in the Gas Monkey Garage. It can't be too big, but it can't be too low. A 7, a 6, and a 6.5 ties him for third place, currently at 19.5 for the Gas Monkey Garage. And that ties him with John Davis and the Soldier of Fortune. Next out, Marshall Burrow and the Black Pearl. One of them, just like Eli Bright, that is below the cut line entering this event, needs a magical run here in the Black Pearl truck because he's way below Trey. So he needs a really good run, and what a way to start the 90 seconds in a unique position, that Black Pearl truck.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you would have to think just all these drivers, no matter where you're at, they have to go for the win. It's their best bet, unless you're mathematically eliminated like we saw with Predator. I mean, you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, because it's the yellow division is so unpredictable. The points are so close entering this that, you could say, all right, I'm just going to try and, settle in the run and get like a 5th or 6th place, and I'll be fine to point in. But you don't know that because of how close the points are. You can get 5th place, and if someone gets 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, you can easily lose out in points to them.
Yeah, which is, you can never really be rested.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And Trey, with 40 seconds left, that just defines Marshall Burrell's season in this Black Pearl truck. It has been full of just unlucky moments.
Well, I think it's safe to say we'll see him in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think so, and that's going to be the first time, you know, the previous 3 seasons, he's easily made it to Las Vegas for the World Finals, and this season's a lot different. Oh, he even
broke it.
Yeah, he even broke it, I guess, on that landing, which didn't look like that hard of a landing, but...
Yeah, it looked pretty normal.
Things could break, though, I guess. They just, you know...
Again, that's just, like you said, the bad luck he's had this season.
Yeah, just the luck of the draw for Marshall Burrell. It's going to be a lower score of 5, a 4, and a 3.5. It's a 12.5. Lowest score so far here tonight in Miami, Florida. Now another driver, Trey, that is below the cut line, just like Eli Brace, kind of around Eli in points, just above him. It's Nathan Orman in the Whiplash, looking for a good enough run to get him up. He's just a few points below, so a good enough run, a top 3 or top 5 run, could get him up, depending on what some others, you know, we had Hot Wheels have a not so good run, Soldier Fortune didn't have really a good run, so there are drivers that are up above, even, you know, Jay Reynolds, the Gas Monkey Garage, all 3 drivers that are up above didn't have really good runs, and Orman so far pulling out a lot of tricks in these first 20 seconds to try and get the points necessary.
A little left tap.
A little left tap again.
Little. Oh, gotta be careful.
What in the world? Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
I don't know how he pulled that out, but that was impressive.
That one wheel just gripped, and somehow now he's going for a backflip immediately after the save and lands that one nicely.
He's got to be careful. I didn't know which way he was going to go with that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. But Nathan Orman, a really good save there. A backflip now in the Whiplash. And could he possibly be one to challenge the Predator truck? David Spears with that 27.5. Orman pulling out all the stops here in Miami to try and get the points necessary to get up inside the top 7 and make it to the World Finals this week.
Oh, he bottomed the truck out right there.
I can't believe a 4-link or something did not break on that.
I mean, what, we've had 2 or 3 trucks do it this week alone?
Yeah, and somehow...
In the red, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it would have to be in the red, right? It's yellow, but... I mean, we saw 2 or 3 trucks in the red do it, and I'm surprised it didn't happen there. Watch out for the wall.
Nicely stopped right there. Just a few seconds left. Can he get one final move out to 0? He cross-threads the cars. Oh! My gosh! Wow.
I think he just hit a home run.
Well, he
where did the pieces go?
He may also hit a home run with the scores, Trey, because I have to say that that's going to be pretty close. I don't know if it's going to challenge.
Where did the pieces go?
You know, we'll hope we have an angle of that. But right here, this was the first save, which I don't know how that one wheel just gripped enough with the power of that truck to come back on all 4s.
And then he lost the hood somehow, which don't ask me because I don't even know how that fell off.
Then a backflip. This was immediately after that save, and Trey, it's probably, I don't think it's going to challenge Predator, but it could challenge Eli Bray for 2nd place at the moment. Those 2 really need good points as well.
I can see that right here.
Jeez.
I just went flying.
And let's see if we can see it land. They can see that one land on the right, hit the wall. There's the other door.
Oh, I thought it didn't make it that far. No.
Well, and Orman came back down to rest on his side after a hard collision there to end the run. The scores are in for the Whiplash. Pretty big, a 9.8 and a 7.5, a 24.5. 2nd place currently for Nathan Orman in the Whiplash. Trey, that is now 2 drivers that entered right below the cut line on the just the outside looking in as Matt as well as out in the batting corner amping up the fans before his freestyle run. 2 drivers that came in just below the cut line that are now inside the top 3 currently, which is really good points. And we'll see if they can hang out there, but Matt as well as another driver below, he wants to be up there and challenging them.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I mean, hey, what, Eli's still in 2nd, right?
Eli's in 3rd now. Nathan's
He's in 3rd. Well, I mean, you know who's on the front of this truck, right? Is it the great thing?
Oh, yes, Bounty. I thought you were talking about Eli's truck, but yeah.
Yeah, it is Eli's truck.
No, I thought you were talking about the front of Eli's truck. And I was like, I don't know.
No,
on the front of Eli's truck. But yes.
What is it? It's just lamps. No. Well, on the side of his truck, it's the Bounty Hunter.
That's why I was a little confused, but yeah. On the front of Bounty Hunter is the Gravedigger truck.
You should be used to how I talk now.
I should be, but Matt Wells going for some donuts of his own here as he's 30 seconds into the run. They're a little dangerous, but Wells put them back down nicely. Now getting some nice hit right there off of that ramp. Hard side slap. A little bit of a wheelie, but could pull it all the way up. And Wells now halfway to the run, so needs some big moments in the bound here to challenge those front 3, which all had their big moments of their own.
Yeah. Joe, I think if you're going to want to win at this point, you need to start from beginning to end.
I think so.
And hopefully it all works out in your favor. And just starting from the beginning and hoping you can get to halfway is a big enough task in itself. But trying to go the full length, that's going to be a problem.
My gosh! He just... What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know how it landed so perfectly on those crush cars either. That was amazing.
I am very impressed with how that happened.
Well, 10 seconds left for Matt as well as in the bounty hunter going to the back of the race lane, getting over it nicely. Can he get one final move out? Final 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. He'll get it out right at 0. He'll land it down, and that's it for Matt as well as in the bounty hunter. Nicely saved, but that was so far after 0, I don't think they're going to count it. And he's still not
maybe
done.
They're feeling... Oh, well, now he is.
Yeah.
I was going to say, maybe they're feeling generous.
They could be feeling generous. We'll see what the judges think of it. But it wasn't a bad run. It just wasn't as crazy as the first 3. I could definitely see it placing so far inside the top 5. I just don't think it's going to be challenging those front 3 runs.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. But
that was cool.
Hey, I mean, again, I was like a reverse 180. No, not like a reverse backflip.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that was. It was just some weird move. Maybe Mathis has a name for it that he can give us.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to contact Mathis after this and see if we can get maybe I'll do it again, next week.
Yeah, wherever he is, if he's in the last chance event or the World Finals, maybe he can try and recreate that. But the scores coming in for the Bounty Hunter. Here they are from the judges, an 8 and 2 7.5s. It's a 23 that will currently move him into 4th place of the truck so far. Some pretty big scores here tonight. Another driver that came in just above the cut line tray, Brennan Sarland in the Son of a Digger. Just needs a solid run to get his way in, but you never do know with Brennan how crazy he goes. It could end early, so we'll see if Brennan can try and fill out the full 90 seconds in a good enough manner to get the points required to stay above the top 7 in the points.
This guy. Let me tell you about this guy, Joe.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make it, he's gonna hear about it.
Yeah, and maybe some judges might hear about it too. Maybe they'll be like, "You underscored me. What's your deal?"
You think?
He could be. I mean, he was one of the most vocal in Atlanta when the judging mishaps were happening there. So if someone does him wrong, watch out for him.
Give them an absolute earful.
Oh, nicely stopped. He's got to back up, Trey. That's going to be a point deduction right there.
No, they'll let him go because it's Brennan. They probably get scared of him.
that could be true as well. Oh my gosh! Well, that's when we did not back up. Oh, and a power wheelie out of it.
I was not expecting to see that out of him.
I wasn't. That's not something.
Surprised he even knows what it is.
Yeah, Brennan's over just flinged the truck through the air. Oh no!
Or lose a wheel.
And somehow save it.
How'd that work out?
I'll be honest, I don't know. And he's still going. 25 seconds. I mean, he can't really do a lot. He's gonna do some cyclones here.
Oh my goodness! Look how fast he is.
Oh my god! How is it? It's just settling right there.
I think he's trying to get it to flip.
It's not flipping. He's still going. It's been 15 seconds straight. He's still going.
How is the motor holding up to this?
I'm seeing some white smoke, Trey.
Oh, jeez.
He's gonna fill the final 25 seconds for just this, Trey.
Is he okay?
He's still going. He knows the clock's done.
He might have lost consciousness. I think he might be experiencing G-forces right now.
Okay. Now he's done. The motor has to be hurting, and he's still going.
Does he know where he's at?
Oh, look at that truck smoking.
How is he still going? Look how much bending there is in that back wheel.
Yeah, there is not a lot. Oh my gosh. Is he stuck there?
He's stuck.
Oh no.
The real question, are they going to be able to get him off?
Yeah, if they can't get him off, that's fair game. And Brennan's out acknowledging the crowd as there's smoke coming out the engine of that truck. And I mean, it can't be a low score, Trey, but I mean, it can't be that high either, considering 25 seconds of it were three-wheel donuts.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go into the favor he's hoping it's going to go into.
No, it could
but, be. But, again, I wouldn't be surprised.
And with how good, Eli did, Orman did, and we still have, drivers that are below him in points, like, Jericho's on the cut line, DeLello has to go still, and some others. This could be bad for Bren, but we'll see what the scores are. Maybe the judges will be generous with this son of a digger. We have an 8, a 6, and a 6.5. Gives him a 20.5. That's right now top half of the truck so far. All right, Trey, just 5 remain here in Freestyle. Zach DeLello in the Titan has hit a wall or something, you know, barrier in every event so far. Hopefully he can try and keep it out of them and get a run out. And Trey, there is Brendan's truck sitting and smoking on that backflip ramp.
What's the fun with trying to keep it out of him?
I guess so, but for DeLello's sake, he's got to fill out the clock, and you know, if you're going near the dumpsters here, you're probably way out of control, and they might not let you go, or you might flip over. So DeLello needs a good run because he's not even close to locked in.
Well, maybe he can utilize the free truck out there now.
He could. I mean, the judges and the fans will love that if someone goes after that truck and absolutely destroys it.
If? What do you mean if? They're 100% going to.
Yeah, but you don't want to do it too soon in the run, right? And sometimes you have to work your way to that point. You just don't get to that point ever.
You know what? That's...
Oh no! He's over
no.
4 words! He's on the dumpster, but he's back onto the... Well, is he on any wheels? I don't know.
I think he balanced it on the dumpster.
All right, well, so they've usually let drivers drive off of dumpsters unless they've been, you know, into the wall. I don't think he's hit the wall, though. If he can find a way off that, they'll probably let him go. We'll have to see.
Can he get off of it, though?
Yeah, we'll have to see. They have 37 seconds. They're checking the truck, checking the wall. I think they're going to let him refire. There he goes. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's on there like a cradle.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's trying to break free. It's done. It's over.
Wow, that's heartbreaking.
That is, because 37 seconds left on the clock. It's not going to be a big score, Trey, and Zach DeLello could find himself outside after entering above.
That's... And for it to go out like that, though?
Well, I mean, he's hit the wall every week, and it finally caught up to him.
Maybe he'll stop now.
Maybe. Well, hopefully
he learned his lesson.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't hit anything, whatever event it is, whether it's Atlanta or Las Vegas he goes to. But the scores are in. 2 5s and a 6. It's the second lowest score so far tonight. A 16 for the Titan, Zach DeLello. Now 4 remain. Chris Jericho out in the Mohawk Warrior Trey. He entered on the cut line, 7th place, the one just above by a point or 2. Can Jericho do enough last season's World Finals champion to get himself up? And remember, you know, DeLello was in front of him in points, really bad run. Jay Reno was in front, not so good of a run. Soldier Fortune, Hot Wheels, all those drivers were right in front of him, just a few points above him, and they all didn't have that good of a run. So he barely missed that some digger truck. If he can just get a solid run out, he can possibly output all of them and just lock himself in that way. But you also have to count, you know, Gravedigger Whiplash doing the really good runs. They could still point above if Jericho and some of these others, you know, they haven't had good nights.
Jericho's been doing all right recently, though. So I mean, what's stopping him from having another good run now?
That's true. I'm just saying, you know, it's Monster Jam. Weird things happen, you know. Truck bounces the wrong way, and you just kind of end up where you don't want to be. So Jericho doing some donuts, trying to just fill out the clock. Now he's halfway in.
Well, he's going right for it.
Oh my gosh! What a save!
Oh, is he?
I think he was a little. Oh, the front's broken off that.
Oh no!
He's going for a backflip with the broken front.
Is that considered instant karma?
Oh no! Oh, now it is.
Would that be considered instant karma?
Yeah, now it is. And Trey, 21 seconds left on the clock. That's another driver that came in just above the cut line that did not fill out the clock and actually had a lot of time left on the clock.
So is it another one of those nights where no one can seem to, you know, fill the full time?
Oh my gosh!
Didn't even unlock the truck though. It's still up on the wall.
I know. I was thinking, like, you know, maybe they can move the truck off now, but no, it's still stuck on the. He may have actually gotten it more stuck somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised now, would you?
No.
And then again, you know, the only person cheering for that to happen was Brennan.
Yeah, after hitting the truck, he was like, "Yeah, take that." And unfortunately for Jericho, last season's World Finals champion could find himself in a dangerous points position, as it's a 7, a 6, and a 6.5. That's a 3-way tie at a 19.5 for Chris Jericho in the Mohawk Warrior. And now 3 remain, and Trey, if there's someone that is so excited to see, you know, the disappointment and the bad runs of those few drivers that are right above the top 7 in points, it's Harold Mcguire in the Male Militia, because he came in 8th in points right on the other side of that cut line. If he has a good enough run, Trey, he jumps his way in, and he'll be World Finals bound.
Well, that would be interesting if he can make it in. You know who can't.
Yeah, Brendan.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the names.
Also, do you think Mcguire's going to be going for that son of a digger truck? I mean, I know.
Oh, 100%.
Mcguire doesn't have anything against Brendan, but do you think maybe, you know, you had someone, you know, the general back there going like, hey, listen, that's my old driver, that's his truck, go after it, please.
End it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, if he can't make it to the clock, though.
Oh, what a nice recovery.
I thought we were going to see an early end to Metal Militia.
Now, just like Chris Garrett and Longberg, Dixon Jones to try and get out. Now he's halfway to the run. 40 seconds remain for the Male Militia.
No, he's not done trying to end his runner.
Oh, no! He just wheeled into the stomach digger, and it might be instant karma again, Trey!
Well, stop hitting the truck, and you won't you won't end your run.
And once again, the truck is still stuck up there. It's not been detached from the container.
Stop hitting the truck, and you won't end your run.
And this is heartbreaking for Mcguire, who saw, you know, Jericho go out, have a bad run, Jay Rando and Pringle Man and all those drivers that were just above have bad runs, DeLello as well. And now it looks like he's going to be joining them towards the bottom. He's probably going to be going to the Last Chance event.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta, yep.
When are these guys going to learn?
Yeah, if you just saw Jericho go out, break his truck, do it, I don't know why you would go for it, but I guess he thought maybe he could wheelie over it. And it's another low score, 16.5 for Male Militia, ties him right now with Hot Wheels Pringle Man. Now 2 remain, another driver that came in just below, kind of around the range of Ormond and Eli Bright. This is Derek Fendel in the back company, runner-up last week. Got him points required to get near the cut line. Not above it, though, but Fendel has another good run. Once again, as we mentioned, there's a lot of drivers right above that had bad runs. So the door can be wide open, Trey, for those 3 drivers mentioned. You know, Fendel, if he can get a good enough run. Ormond and Eli. Oh, no!
Go out of it.
Oh, what a save!
Okay, I was going to say it's not done yet, though.
All right, well, that's a big move in the first 20 seconds, Trey. If Fendel can continue this, the bad company could have a really big score put up here in Miami. And, I mean, Trey, I don't even want to look at the points after this night is over because I don't want to see who's going to be missing and who's not.
Good thing we don't do the points, huh?
Yeah, thank God, because it's a mess right now. I don't think I've ever seen a last week come down to something as nail-biting as it's coming down to right now.
Yeah, why can't we just have it like a normal, you know, you make it, you don't. Like,
yeah,
why is it going to be challenging?
The most, you know, the normal stuff in the BeamNG Monster Series is week 5, the people who are above entering leave above. But here in the yellow division, they're trying to make it as crazy as it's ever been. But Fendel has 20 seconds left. He's going for the 8-pack backflip ramp in the pod.
It worked.
Just enough rotation.
It worked a lot better than it did in red.
It did, that's for sure. Now he's going all crazy in the back company. 10 seconds left. What can he do to end out this run? Put a high note on for the judges. The back company airing it out. Is he going to hit the son of a digger truck? He's going to go right to the right of it. End the clock at 0. Oh!
Oh!
That dumpster did not budge an inch.
How did it not break the truck?
It may have. Look at the rear steers kind of stuck out.
Is he? Well, I mean, at least only got to move it. Wait, is that where the trucks come out? That may be where the trucks come out.
Yeah, that is where the trucks come out. Oh, I'm surprised nothing broke right there on that first save.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that tore the front suspension away, but luckily it everything somehow stayed on and nothing was loose.
I'm not gonna question it.
I'm not either, and neither is Fendel. But Trey, this was a really good run. Once again, I don't know if it's going to challenge David Spears and the Predator, but it could challenge for one of those top 3 spots. You know, with Eli and Ormond. Yeah,
I mean, I could definitely see it here. It's just the question of if it does and if the judges liked it enough to where it can, you know, challenge them. But I honestly think it can.
Yep, and we'll see what the judges think. 2.85s and 8.25, second place for back company Derek Fendel, back into second just like last week. Trevor already down to the final truck of the night. It's last week for Jordan Stout and the Max D, and he has to be basically ecstatic with how this night has gone so far. John Davis didn't have a good run, the Soldier of Fortune. Pringle Man did. All the drivers that came in right behind him in points didn't have good runs. Jordan Stout can just cakewalk to the division championship as long as he can try and just fill out a majority of the clock.
What, you're saying halfway?
Yeah, as long as he can get to like 30 seconds left, because he came in about 8-9 points above, maybe a little bit less than that, but I mean they didn't have good enough runs to where they can outpoint him by that much. So I think if Jordan Stout can just cakewalk this home, he can be the division champion here in the yellow division this season.
So it's safe to say we know at least 100% he's making it.
Yes, we know Jordan Stout absolutely should be in down the max D, and I mean, even before the event, it was kind of like, Stout has to really mess this up to not make it, but it was still possible. But
I like how you said should be.
Yeah, should be. But you never do know. But he's nearing halfway in the run. Jordan Stout so far, but now a decent run in the max D. Kind of clipping the back with the right there, but no problem. I think he knows the position he's in. He's not going for the win, Trey. He's just going for the points.
I mean, why wouldn't you, right?
Exactly, because the division champion, for each division, they're the last 3 out of the World Finals, so if you can be one of the last 3 out.
Yeah, I'd rather have a division championship than this event win.
Exactly, and Jordan Stout already has the win from last week. So,
or both. I mean, both works too.
Yeah, both would work, but Stout might be trying now in the final 20 seconds to do something like that. Going for the back flip with Brendan Strick still sitting there smoking. Nice. I think that was the best back flip so far tonight. He's still going with 10 seconds left.
Definitely the cleanest one we've seen tonight.
That is true. And Stout not done yet. Final 5 seconds in the max D. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that hurt. He broke both of the straps.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened, but he broke them.
He broke them at the same time, I think.
I don't know how he did that, but Trey, a very solid run. I don't think it's going to be challenging for the win. I think David Spears can maybe be celebrating in the Predator, but for Jordan Stout, I think he's going to be known as the division champion here in the max D.
We do burnouts.
Maybe if they can flip that truck back over, he can do some donuts for you.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's just donuts.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that. There's no smoke, but smoke out of the truck.
Yeah, Brennan's truck.
He had to have broken them right there.
Yeah, look, you can see them flapping there. I didn't see them flapping before. So for Jordan Stout, a crazy way to end the run in the max D. The scores are coming in from the judges. An 8, a 7, a 7.5, a 22.56 place, so he's the division champion. But that means David Spears will not advance to the World Finals this week, but he still wins the event in the Predator. But we have an encore Trey. Eli Bright is out in the Gravedigger. That is Dennis's 2013 truck, Gravedigger number 20, probably the most prestigious truck that Dennis has in his stable.
Why do you say that?
Oh, Gravedigger 20 was Dennis's favorite truck, his best truck. He ran it for years before he retired.
Oh, Jesus. So this is the newest out of the oldest trucks we've seen, if that makes sense.
Yes, this is, in fact, this was actually the final year Dennis ran Gravedigger 20.
Oh, that's right. Is it? Really?
Yep, 2013.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, you can tell the difference of it, kind of, right? It's a little bit of a longer base.
Yep.
It's a little bit more stout, I guess you could say, right? It's a little bit more low to the ground.
Oh, my gosh. Oh!
Why did they let Eli drive this?
I hope Dennis didn't want it back.
Yeah, why did they let him drive this?
I don't know, because
right?
He probably knows what the points are. We don't know it yet, but if he knows what the points are and he didn't make it, he's probably a little mad right now. Oh, my
Oh, no!
God.
Oh, my goodness!
No! What? Are you serious, Trey?
He did that twice now.
He's still going.
He did it in his freestyle run.
Yeah, but that was even more impressive than what he did in the freestyle run.
I really hope he did it with his back.
I really hope so. I mean, the chassis itself still looks fine. The truck might be fine.
Yeah, but
the
he's still going, Joe.
I know. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was going for it. I think he was just trying to find a place. He's probably, I think, still shocked.
The hood looks like a tin can open, like a sardine.
The roof?
What'd I say?
You said the hood, but yeah, I knew what you meant, the roof.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, he got it off.
He did. Did he break
got it
the whole...
unstuck.
I think he broke the whole front end housing of Brennan's truck.
Oh, he's still going.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Eli,
Oh,
don't.
no.
Eli, that's your teammate's truck. Eli!
No.
Oh, my gosh!
Oh, my word! He parked right on top.
That's the second
Look at
time.
all the parts.
That's the second time tonight. Eli's going to have to get out of a truck that's way higher in the air than it should be.
All right, let's say this. I hope they didn't want the son of a digger truck
Yeah,
back.
the whole front end's gone. And I hope one of them at least made it to the World Finals this week, because otherwise that's going to be a little bit of a ride. But David Spears, the winner in Predator by 2.5 points. Derek Fendel, Nathan Ormond, Eli Bright, Trey, second, third, fourth, all came in just below the cut line, while drivers like John Davis in 8th, came in just above. And as we look down to the second page, Chris Jericho was right on the cut line, 7th place. Jay Randall came in just above. Pringleman was just above, and DeLello was just above in 14th. So Trey, this is blown wide open for the points.
I guess we'll have to see whenever they, come on the screen here in a couple of seconds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's safe to say Predator got pretty comfortable up there in the hot seat.
He did, and the points are in. Jordan Stout is the division champion, obviously. John Davis stayed in. Derek Fendel Trey bumped his way in with his second place finish. Brennan stayed in. Pringleman stayed in. Nathan Orman and Whiplash jumped on in, and Jay Rando in a tie with Chris Jericho. And because Rando has a win this season, Jericho does not, Rando wins the tie, and he's the final truck in. Jericho loses out in a tie. Eli falls just 2 points short. DeLello falls out just like Jericho. He was 3 points short.
Jericho's still looking for a win, and it bit him. It bit him, Joe.
Yep, that win ends up costing him. Think about Eli, right? If he places just 1 spot higher, he gets 3 more points. He's in, and Rando's out. And actually, it'd be Orman that's out because Orman would lose those 3 points. So a crazy event here in yellow. Tune in next week to the Last Chance event at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.